March 21st. Widespread wind and mountain wave turbulence are the primary concerns today from the west into the Rockies, with additional low ceilings and scattered convection developing east of the Mississippi. A broad western trough and downstream return flow are setting up a split impact day, with mechanical turbulence and IFR ceilings driving most operational decisions. Starting on the west coast, a deep onshore flow into the Pacific Northwest and Northern California is maintaining widespread MVFR to IFR ceilings into Seattle, Portland, and the Bay Area, with embedded light rain and terrain obscuration. Expect approach, minima sensitivity, and occasional holding in coastal basins. Inland, strong southwest flow aloft over the Sierra and Cascades is producing moderate mountain wave turbulence and localized severe reports on the lee side, especially into Reno, Salt Lake City, and Boise corridors where cross-mountain gradients are strongest. Through the Rockies, Denver and the Front Range remain under persistent wave amplification with gusty surface winds and moderate chop-through climb and descent profiles, with lenticular development signaling stronger shear layers aloft. Transitioning into the plains, conditions improve somewhat in terms of ceilings, but the pressure gradient tightens ahead of a developing lee cyclone, bringing gusty south winds from Texas through Kansas into the Central Plains, with low-level wind shear becoming a factor during the morning and evening banks, particularly around Dallas-Fort Worth, Oklahoma City, and Wichita. Into the Midwest, increasing moisture return beneath a strengthening low-level jet is lowering ceilings into MVFR across Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana, with Chicago and St. Louis likely to see degraded arrival rates as stratus expands northward. Isolated elevated showers may begin to develop, but remain limited in coverage today. East of there, into the northeast and mid-Atlantic, a stable but moist boundary layer is holding widespread IFR to low MVFR ceilings from Washington to New York and Boston, with weak lift along a stalled boundary, maintaining patchy light rain and drizzle, keeping approach minima and spacing as the primary constraint rather than convection. Finally, across the southeastern Gulf Coast, VFR dominates much of Florida and the Gulf, but increasing moisture and weak instability are allowing scattered afternoon showers from Houston to New Orleans and into the Florida Panhandle, with brief visibility reductions but limited organization. That's the National Aviation weather picture for today. If this briefing helps your flight planning, consider subscribing for the daily operational outlook. Have the best flight, and we'll see you tomorrow.